Welcome to 5 News. I'm Emma Crosby. If conditions weren't bad enough already, forecasters are warning that Britain is facing more snow and even colder weather throughout the week. Today, more than 1,000 schools stayed shut, and as Peter Lane reports, the transport network has endured yet more problems. Well, with more than 1,000 schools shut again today, there's been plenty of frustration from parents. So, do schools close too easily when it snows? Here's what some parents we spoke to think. Just a few views from parents that we spoke to a little earlier. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Martin, what did you make of what those parents had to say? Morning, what do your listeners think?
Possibly would sue if their child did fall over, or indeed if they slipped over in the playground.
Hospitals have remained open this week, and yet 20% of schools have shut. Other public services haven't. So why are schools being singled out for special attention?
Well, it's partly because of the nature of school science.
Keep kids indoors, put a film on if there aren't enough teachers. Our viewers have been tweeting about this, and actually a lot of them are very relaxed. Only a couple of days, what's the harm?
I don't agree. Yeah, I mean, it is only a couple of days.
Some teachers just want a day off, and also it's really damaging for small businesses that also have to shut because staff aren't coming to get your
Yes, I'll go and sit in the corner.
Well, don't forget, Shana's going to be here with a full weather forecast for you at the end of the programme, so do stay tuned for that. More than 5,000 members of the Army are to lose their jobs in the biggest round of defence cuts yet. The Ministry of Defence is slashing the size of the Army to plug a multi-billion-pound hole in its budget. But with forces on alert for deployment to Africa, critics say the Army could be left dangerously overstretched. Our political editor Andy Bell is live in Westminster for us tonight, and lots of concerns about this, Andy. So, Andy, the world's changing all the time. What are the chances the government might change its mind on this issue? OK, Andy, thank you very much. Well, it was a fascinating insight into the life of a prince and a pilot in Afghanistan. An extraordinary interview with Prince Harry was released to mark the end of his 4-month tour of duty. He spoke openly about his shoot-to-kill missions against the Taliban, but his most controversial comments were aimed at the media. In a moment, I'll be finding out if he went too far, but first, here's a reminder of what he had to say. I'm sure you've got very different points of view as well on this. And Neil, let's start with you. Are you surprised by how candid he's been? And he's really directing his anger yet again at the media. And he's also angry about what happened to Kate, his sister-in-law.
He is angry. He
He says a lot of stories are rubbish. Is he right?
Well, Neil, you know as well as I do. There are no sources
we were
close
talking.
to...
The truth of the matter is, much of this is to do with the Las Vegas trip.
It was a bit of an own goal there, and largely down to the people surrounding him.
Very candid, and we always hear that the Queen says, you know, never complain, never comment. Would you be happy with this interview, just briefly?
I think this interview was brilliant, doing a job in Afghanistan.
Well, that is it from us for this evening. Don't forget, you can have your say on all those stories. Our address, as ever, is at 5_news. Thanks for getting in touch. Sean has got that all-important weather forecast for you for today and the week ahead, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And Polly has news updates throughout the evening as well for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Bye-bye.